everyone, so this is the first of my Halloween tutorials this year. It's an iridescent glittery gemstoned skull, which I'm absolutely loving for Halloween. I've been inspired to create this from some pictures I saw on Pinterest. I think it's absolutely glamorous but still very spooky at the same time, so I really hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. I'm going to start by applying my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation all over just as a nice base before moving on to creating the skull. I'm using the Model's Own Kajal Kohl Liner. I'm just marking the teeth, the eye sockets, the nose and the cheekbones with this pen. And then I'm taking a black face paint. I'm using this one from Cryolan. It's the Aqua Colour Face Paint in 71 and I'm mixing it with the Kiko mixing solution just to make it pigmented and workable. And I'm taking that on an eyeshadow brush and I'm just starting to kind of shade and build up the skull outline. This can be quite messy, it doesn't need to be perfect, but you just want the basic look of a skull here. I'm basing this on a Halloween skull tutorial I did a few years ago. I will leave a link to it down below. Also painting my lips black and roughly filling out my nose socket as well. Next for the eyes, I'm taking a Sephora Neutrals palette. You can use any kind of neutral eyeshadows you have, and I'm starting to build up a nice smoky eye with this. Again, it can be really rough because it is a Halloween makeup look. I'm blending this into the crease of my eye and underneath my lower lash line, and also filling my brows in using the black face paint. Next up, I'm taking the Urban Decay Razor Sharp eyeliner in the shade Cuff, which is a nice silver liner, and I'm using this as a base on my eyelids before I build up some glitter. The glitter I'm using is from Model's Own. I think it's just a lip or face glitter, and I'm sticking this down using the Go Get Glitter glue. I will leave links to everything mentioned down below. So just patting the glue on and applying the glitter on top. This glitter is very pretty, it's iridescent and sparkles kind of pink and green in the light. I'm next using that same black face paint as eyeliner, creating a little bit of a flick. We want the eyes to stand out and look quite pretty in comparison to the rest of the skull makeup. For mascara, I'm using the Tanya Burr Selfie Lash Mascara. I really like the brush on this. It kind of reaches all your lashes, and I'm using this on the top and bottom lashes before using the same Kajal eyeliner to line my top and bottom waterlines as well, making sure to blend everything roughly out at the end. And then I'm going to go ahead and start filling the skull eye sockets up a little bit more. So taking that black face paint with the mixing solution and just working it around the eyes and blending it out as I go. I'm also taking a little bit more of that Urban Decay silver eyeliner and using it to enhance my eyes a little bit more. To really start defining the skull features, I'm taking one of my favourite eyeliners, which is the Soap & Glory Super Cat eyeliner, and I'm using this almost like a felt tip to colour in and define every section of the skull features. I'm applying some falsies. For this, I'm using the Backstage Soho lashes. I'm not going to show you me applying them because I am rubbish at applying lashes. And after that, I am starting to colour in the neck because we're going to be adding some gemstones to this. So just taking that black face paint with the mixing solution on a foundation brush and blending that into my neck. Now, I got these gemstones from Amazon. I'm really happy with them. They're beautiful and they match the glitter we're going to use perfectly as well. I will leave a link to them down below. And I'm going to be sticking these down using spirit gum. I've tried this with glitter glue and also eyelash glue and it didn't work. They're quite heavy, so you need something a bit stronger. So spirit gum is great. I'll leave a link for that down below as well. I'm just building these up on my forehead, sticking them in a symmetrical order. You can also get spirit gum remover, which you're going to need to remove it when you're taking this off, so definitely remember to get some of that too. Now applying the spirit gum onto my neck and just sticking these gemstones in a nice kind of straight line. There's no real right or wrong way to do this. It's all about having fun and looking as spooky but glam as you can. Once you're happy with your neck and shoulders, you can go ahead and start building up the teeth of this look using the gemstones. I'm starting by just using the black face paint to cover my lips, as we don't want any redness to be showing. And again, applying the glue, which isn't that pleasant, it kind of smells a bit funky, and then sticking on the gems in a symmetrical pattern. I love this so much. It's such an easy thing to do, but really makes a good statement, and it looks super glam. Surprisingly, I could still talk whilst wearing these gemstones as well, so it is great for a fancy dress party this Halloween. Next, I'm taking more of the black face paint and just outlining the teeth even more, making sure they look very prominent, and blending and shading a bit as well around each gemstone. And then for some highlight and definition, I'm taking a white face paint. I'm using this one that I got from Snazaroo, and I'm just kind of outlining and adding some shadows and shades into each section of the skull makeup. Right, now for the really fun part. I'm taking my Go Get glitter glue again, and I'm using this all over my cheekbones because this is where we're going to apply the bulk of the glitter. I'm using this glitter shaker jar that I got from eBay. I'll leave it down below, and I found the easiest way to apply it was just to put some in the lid and then press that against your skin and tip your head back, and I found this is the best way to do it without getting glitter all over the place, although I am going to warn you now, I did get glitter everywhere. I'm just using a brush as well to kind of tap this into the skin, and also applying some on my forehead. If you do get some fallout or excess glitter, you can just take a fluffy makeup brush and sweep that away, and it comes away very easily. Just going back in with my eyeliner here and just defining the lines a bit more so they stand out properly. And then here is the finished look. I really hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. I would absolutely love to see if you do recreate this. Be sure to send me a picture via Twitter or Instagram. My links are down below. Do leave me a comment, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Bye, and have a happy Halloween.